Tom. Hello everybody, Tom Fox here. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. It is not recommended to select this path for your first playthrough. This route is best experienced after both the Defend Hoshido and Fight with Nor paths. Is this still the path you choose? Yes. I'll tell you guys right now, you might not like the name I chose. Chapter 6, Into the Ground. I won't betray anyone. I won't fight against the people of Nor after you cared for me all these years. You and Camilla, Leo and Elise? We might not be related by blood, but you are family to me. You've been with me for as long as I can remember. Well said, little prince. What ties us together is thicker than blood.
What did you say? What
are you saying, your junk? You would discard your true family and side with those who stand against us?
No.
No, I refuse to fight against my Hoshidan siblings either. Ryoma, we might not have spent much time together, but you are my family too. You, Hinoka, Takumi, Sakura. I don't want to fight with you on this or any other battlefield.
That's true.
We feel the same, your junk. But I can't side with either of you against the other. I cannot betray any of my family. Your junk, what are you going to do then?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, both of you. Please, set your swords aside. I'm sure a peaceful solution exists if we could just... I've heard enough. You're junk. I can see why you're trying what you're trying to accomplish here. As your older brother, however, it is my duty to teach you the truth. Not while I still stand. Your junk is finally back with his family. with his family. I will not let you take him again. No, wait, Xander, Ryoma!
Silence!
Don't think for a moment that I won't let you take your junk without a fight. It seems only right to cross swords with my opposing equal. As the heirs of their respected families, why don't we settle this here and now?
I welcome.
Prepare yourself then. I will defeat you in defense of my kingdom and my brother.
No.
Please, both of you, stop! We can still talk this out instead. Ha! Yeah! Ah, it's no use. They just won't listen to me. I have to step in if I want to stop them. We have to get their attention if we want to stop them from fighting.
Hey.
I have an idea. Why don't we attack the groups closest to us? If we can defeat the leaders, Ryoma and Xander, can't possibly ignore us.
Just in time.
Phew, I made it just in time, Lord Your Junk. I'm so glad you're safe. Felicia, what are you doing here?
What?
That's a fine greeting, and here I was panicking after we got separated. I spent all my time trying to figure out where you went. It took a while, but I finally caught up with you. I don't know what's going on, but you can count on me to help.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm grateful to have you here. So, who exactly are we fighting? Everyone seems really worked up, but they don't look like they're our allies.
Yeah.
The short version is, we're up against the Hoshidan army and the Norian army right now. I've chosen not to side with either of them.
Why?
You can't be serious! 2 armies? What have you gotten yourself into, my lord? I suppose it doesn't matter. Your enemies are my enemies. I'll help as best I can. Defeat both bosses within 5 turns. So this kind of seems like a fine how do you do here. Oh, okay, I thought the bosses were the family members. Okay, well that makes things a lot easier then. Let's see. I took the same thing I took before, so I excel at speed, so I'm good at dodging. She has an iron dagger, no strength though. Neither does she. I think it might be easier, because these are all Wyvern riders. I think it might be easier to go after these guys first, and then have the other 3 come to me. So let's do that. Let's have Felicia and Your Junk pair up. Have them move over here. And wait. Just to be on the safe side as well. Actually, hold on. Yeah, she'll be safe. Just to be on the safe side as well, I think I'm going to go ahead and equip the Dragon Stone. Just so I don't end up getting completely whipped here. Also, one thing I find kind of funny is I thought those flowers are soldiers, because oh, those are soldiers, okay. I couldn't tell they were flowers or soldiers, to be honest. So we have a samurai, a spear fighter, and a Hoshidan savage. Ooh, one of each of the weapons triangle, too. That's pretty neat. Oh, there's something I wanted to change before I forget. All right, I changed some of the stuff to make the game kind of go a little bit faster. Just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this Hoshiding with my Dragonstone. Oh no! He dead! Here comes the enemies. No damage from him, he's gonna die now. That's one boss down. Your junk has defeated my forward commander. What is he up to? Does he really intend to fight against us? We can't handle fighting on two fronts, everyone. Hold position. Yep, here they come. Oh my god, are they going for Azura? Oh no! Can Azura get away? Yes, she can. Okay, whew. I can hit them with Felicia, but she'd die immediately if one of them actually hits her. So I'm gonna have Azura come over here and wait. Getting out of their range as well. Why is she missing a hit point? I just realized. Does she level up with me? If she did, I never noticed that. And you look like you could use a severe Yatoing. Mr. Spear Fighter, you. Who's got just enough of defense to avoid being killed by me. Plus I got the defensive stance, so that's good. Turn 2 here. All right, enemies go. Yep. And, yep, down he goes. I kind of lose out on some precious experience here, but that's fine. Level 10 already.
Yes.
I must become even stronger. I must. I learned Dragon. Wow, I learned Dragon Feint already. Good lord. I guess you start off at level 9 here. It wasn't easy, but I think we got them to stop fighting. Why, your junk? Why, your junk? Why would you turn on us this way? Even if we aren't blood related. Don't you feel any loyalty at all? Xander, I just want you to listen to what I'm saying. Your junk. Why would you betray Hoshido? Have you lost all sense of justice?
No.
You don't understand, Ryoma. I haven't betrayed you. I always thought of you as a brother. Damn it all. Spread word among the troops. Your junk has turned traitor. From this moment forth, he is our enemy and should be captured on sight. Why won't you listen to me? Your junk. Even now, I still remember the agony I felt the day you were kidnapped. I know we can't go back to the time, get back the time we lost, but I still hope that someday we would be reunited as family. I see now that I was living a fantasy. Tell everyone your junk is truly lost to us. If he insists on becoming our enemy, then all we can do is fight him.
Big brother!
Ryoma,
Wait, your junk. Nothing you say now will reach either of them. We need to retreat for now. We can't afford to be caught.
Xander, Ryoma, I promise you'll understand one day. Oh,
Phew, we managed to escape, but I'm sure they're still on our trail. We can't leave things as they are now. We'll be branded by traitors by both kingdoms. Listen to me. You'll lose everything if you don't choose a side. It's either Hoshido or Nor.
No.
No, there's a third option. I can choose not to support either side.
But how?
Yeah.
I have family in Hoshido. I also have family in Nor. Even if I were to lose everything, even if all of them despise me, I can't choose to side with one against the other. I simply can't do that. I don't care if I lose everything. This is what I've decided.
I see. You will have to be willing to risk a lot to accomplish something major. I suppose you're right. My own mother lost her life protecting Nor. But I don't think she regretted her choice. She died protecting the ones she loved. I've made up my mind as well. I will follow you down the path you've chosen.
Azura, thank you. Meanwhile, Felicia's just there like, I'm here too. Hi.
Oh.
Lilith, great timing. Huh? Wait, that's not our Lilith, is it?
Yes.
Actually, it is.
What?
Oh, so when did Lilith become an adorable creature thing?
Well.
It's kind of a long story. I'll explain later. Come on, I want to show you something before we catch up with the others.
Whoa! What is that light?
I'll explain that later too.
You see?
What just happened? And where are we? I'm so sorry for frightening you, Felicia. Please allow me to explain. Oh, I see. My word, you two have been quite the busy bees. Lord, your junk, I know the choice you made was a difficult one. From here on out, you and your allies will continue down your chosen path. I promise to do everything in my power to help you on your journey. As such, please feel free to use this astral plane to rest and prepare for battle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lilith. Your kindness and support are very much appreciated.
Aw, you're so very welcome. Oh, by the way, this place is filled with dragon veins. Long story short, you can use them to customize your castle as you see fit. Let's try it right now. I'll help.
All right. So let's get into a little bit of castle customization before we get into the actual story here.
In the astral plane, you can use dragon vein power to create new buildings. Let me show you how.
We've been through this before, but if you're coming to this as your first Fire Emblem Fates Let's Play, I highly recommend against it, but I'll still go over the same stuff I did in the previous two Let's Plays. First, select buildings from the menu. Then select build. You can choose various things, including armories. There's dawn and dusk armories, rod shops, and staff store, as well as a statue of your junk. So let's see. Your junk statue will go right here, right up on the fridge.
Well done! After placing a building, you can visit that location. You can build your castle bit by bit the further you get in your adventures. Eventually, it'll truly reflect your personality. A fort your junk. With that, I'll take my leave.
Well then.
I'll be glad to help with your building and other requests, Lord Your Junk.
All right, so if you talk to Felicia, you could build with her, as well as save, go to the next battle, and plenty of other things. Unfortunately, it always takes so long to do. It looks like I have onyx and sapphires. I bet that's lapis, as far as my veins go. You can see at the bottom of the screen there. Also, beans and berries. Today is your junk's birthday. I'm in fine form today. I think the next battle will go my way. Speed and luck surge. Perhaps I should take a moment to care for my weapon. Weapon proficiency improved. Oh, what's this? Harp Yumi.
Hey.
May I ask a personal question? How do you like to spend your free time?
Oh.
I spend most of my time trying to get better at my job.
And I can go to here. You can use Street Pass to receive copies of other players' personalized castles and send a copy of yours. Would you like to activate Street Pass? Yes. However, this will also allow people to see my junk. Your junk, I should say. Which I don't think would do too good. I believe I've been over this before, but you have Update Castle, where basically I can upload the data from Fort Your Junk to the internet. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to do that on a different 3DS. I will, however, you'll be able to see the code for it up on screen right now over that way, or in the description below for each of these episodes and the previous Conquest and Birthright Let's Play episodes if you ever feel like watching that again. Visit castles. You can connect to the internet and visit castles online. Check out their areas, fight them in order to gain skills for your own troops. When you fight against an enemy and beat them, you'll be able to choose from a skill pool from each character, but you can only get skills for that character. So if I fought against an avatar, but not a Felicia or an Azora, I'd only be able to get skills for the avatar. Inbox, you'll be able to receive feedback and get bonuses for certain things. Some of which I believe include the how many times you've completed the game, how many things you got, etc. Street Pass team, you can select units to use in a team for Street Pass. When you Street Pass people, you can either go to their castle or fight them, or both, I think, actually. And this is how you organize a team specifically for the Street Pass settings. Settings and info, you can change communication settings, basically what you want to send out, if you even want to do Spot Pass or Street Pass or anything like that. Bonuses, I believe this is the thing that you get for different save files in here. On top of that, you also get them for how many people you visit, how many people visit you, how many fights you've been in, how many fights they've been in, yada, yada, yada. Amiibo. You can scan in certain amiibos into this game in order to do different battles and whatnot. And wireless. You can do wireless communication or online communication to start battles with other players. I'm actually going to check system settings and info here because I think there's like a change in the other two that I need to change in this. All right, that's all I need to figure out here. On top of that, you also have things like veins in here, veins and gardens in here. The veins allow you to get different materials, and the farms allow you to get different sources of food. The veins can be used in various things. When you unlock, say like when you unlock the smithy, you'll be able to use those ores to upgrade your weapons, gems and ores, anyway, like that. The food can be used in 2 different ways. I'll show you one of them right now. If you go to Lilith's temple here. Happy birthday, Lord Your Junk. That's right, I set Your Junk's birthday to be the day I started this Let's Play, so that would be June 6th, 2016. And you can feed her with various things, strength nutrients and magic nutrients. I don't believe these actually mean anything. It might, when Lilith levels up, it might affect the effective stat growth for that particular one. So maybe now that she ate a magic fruit, or she ate berries. Okay, so yeah, she gained magic from that. I think she had a better chance of gaining magic from that. Thank you, oh my god, I forgot the effect. Thank you, I feel smarter already. And sometimes she'll give you stuff in return, like gold bars and whatnot to sell. On top of feeding Lilith, the food can also be used in the cafeteria in order to give your troops surges of energy for one battle. And the other thing that I've yet to go over right now is the private quarters. We actually have 2 people we can talk to right now. So you can do things like invite ally and change hair. I think I'm actually going to be changing my hair quite often throughout this, since I didn't really go over that during Conquest or Birthright. So let's go ahead and invite an ally. Let's start with Azura. And depending on how close we are...
Did you want some music to relax to?
I have so many questions to ask you. Promise that we will meet again soon.
And it improves relationship, which is for another thing that I don't think I can quite go over yet. But yes, I can actually. We can have support conversations now. Support conversations do various things, including the higher your support ranks are with other people, and when they support you in battle, they give you better stats. In Fire Emblem Awakening, this was before then. What the support would do is it would increase the chance of them either attacking with you or coming to your defense. But each character has several different support conversations with several different other characters that we can encounter. And at some point, you can even get your characters to marry and have children. Again, you probably already know this, but I'm just going over for the people who haven't played, who are watching this, but for whatever reason watching this before they watch Conquest or Birthright. So, let's go ahead and have some conversations here between Felicia and your junk.
Why does this sort of thing always happen to me? I've ruined another meal. I thought I followed the recipe perfectly this time.
Hey, Felicia, what's the matter? Oh no, did you start another fire? That's the 3rd time this month.
Lord, your junk! No, not this time. This time I just ruined another meal.
Felicia, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Please, cheer up. You're plenty helpful to everyone, I promise.
Sorry, but I don't believe that at all.
Well, what about that last battle, when you got the enemy's attention by screaming? And then you not only got them to come after you, but you took them all out, too. I've never seen such a bold strategy, and such bravery. Felicia, what's wrong? Why are you curling up on the floor again?
You really don't understand, do you? That wasn't a strategy, your junk. I was just trying to run away from them, and then I got surrounded. I had to fight my way out or die. I wasn't being brave, I was terrified.
Oh, really? You could have fooled me.
I don't want to be a good warrior anyway. We have plenty of soldiers already. I want to be a good maid. I want to be able to mend clothes and make food and wash dishes and the like. Have you seen the camp lately? We need that more than we need extra muscle.
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose you don't have to join us on the battlefield.
But then I'd be completely worthless.
No, don't say that. You could help with... Oh, look, a faceless. I have to go.
I'm going back to my corner.
Your junk and Felicia attained a rank of C. One thing I find funny about that, she says, we got enough muscle around here, but it's just the 3 of us right now. A small lake in the middle of the woods. Reminds me of where I once met Azura.
Oh, hello, your junk. What brings you out here?
I was just looking for you, in fact. I apologize if I interrupted your singing.
It's no trouble. Is there something I can help you with today?
Actually, I wanted to talk with you about something I realized. I believe that you and I are in a unique position regarding Nor and Hoshido. I'm a prince of Hoshido who was raised in Nor, and you're a princess of Nor who was raised in Hoshido.
Ah, I see what you mean. I agree that we're pretty unique.
Because of this background, I think we may have interesting views on the countries. I wanted to talk to you and compare what we each believed.
That is quite interesting.
We can start with Hoshido. From my perspective, it seems so warm and bright. The land is fertile, and it seems like no one is ever wanting for anything.
A valid observation. This bountifulness makes everyone amiable and respectful.
And yet, they always have the threat of Norian invasion hanging over them.
Indeed, which is quite unfair. Nor is always the aggressor and without reason.
That does seem to be the case, but what if you consider the Norian side? Can you try to imagine how the people of Nor view Hoshido?
I suppose the carefree attitude of Hoshido might look like indifference to others. It could give people the impression that Hoshidans are very self-centered. So long as there is peace, the people in Hoshido seem uninterested in the world.
I had never heard that opinion before, but I think it could have some merit. It could be one of the reasons why Nor dislikes Hoshido so much.
I'm glad to be able to look at the situation with a new perspective. I'm sure we'd benefit from continuing this conversation.
I agree, but we'll have to continue at another time. The day's only just started and there is a lot to do. Until next time, Azura. Interesting. Too bad Azura and Felicia can't be friends, unfortunately. Which would be nice. Alright, I believe I've gone over everything there is to go over. So to end this off, I think I'm gonna start building some more things. Let's start off, I've got 2 Dragon Vein powers so far, so let's go ahead and build a Dawn and Dusk Armory. And let's see. I kind of want them to share the same land, but still be opposite to each other. So I'll put the Dawn Armory here. And I'll put the Dusk Armory. Can't put it there because my house is there. Well, shoot. I guess this will have to be temporary until I'm able to change what castle I want. In fact, I can show that off now. You can change your castle settings. Change the assistant to either be villagers, samurai, master, arms, sword master. Wow, I've got a lot of these. Are these just like from doing... Oh my god, I didn't even notice these when I was playing Conquest or I can have a faceless! Oh, hell yes, that's gonna be my assistant! All right, music, I'll pick this out later, but you can change what music you want. But there's some that I like that I used in Conquest and Birthright, but I think I'll wait on this one until later, and some of them are spoilers anyway. Change style. I think, let's see, what's Nestrian style? No, I had that before. I like the Chevois, so let's do that. Yeah, the Chevois castle seems pretty nice. I like the positioning of the walls here. All right, so before we go, we can actually go back up to them. Under buildings, and you can move any buildings that you've already placed. For example, where the hell did my armory go? There it is. Move that. Move that. So I just kind of like to organize things out here. I think I'll have the veins be on opposite sides of each other. And then I'll have the farmlands. I'll have the farmlands be over here because for the most part you can walk through the farmlands. So that means I can build something in these 2 spots here without having it obstruct anything. Speaking of obstructing things, I think I'll move the street pass hub right here actually. That's not a bad place for it. Thank you, my faceless friend. All right, I think that is everything I've wanted to go over so far. Records Hall basically just shows you things like the Hubba Tester, read ally details and mysterious texts, replay movies and background music. All these will have spoilers in them, so I don't want to actually go into any of these. And with that, I think that can end our first episode of Fire Emblem Fates Revelation. Next time, we are going to be going to Chapter 7, Canyon Valley. Canyon Valley, Chapter 7, Unspeakable World. After refusing to side with either Nor or Hoshido, Azura leads your junk to a secret hiding place to evade both kingdoms. See you all next time. Later!